Hey there, Katie Joy, the Global Butterfly, and today I'm going to share with you, I'm actually going to bust 3 myths around goal setting. And first of all, I just want to say, I'm sorry, I haven't really shown up in the last 3.5 weeks since the last year in 2019 into this new year 2020, because I've been so busy activating goals with myself and my clients. But I really want to really excite and delight you and inspire you, especially since right now we're a couple of weeks into January 2020. And this kind of typically is the time when people's goals, which are typically New Year's resolutions, fade off into the distance and end up finding yourself perhaps, repeating the same old patterns. And if you find yourself in that kind of space, then this video is for you. I'm going to share with you not only some of these myths that are, holding you back from achieving your goals, but I've got a really special gift to offer you at the end, and a really special offer. So one of the first things, one of the key beliefs that I hear a lot from clients and from people who are new to the process before they come in and work with me is, they said that their former self was like, I used to think that going for goals was hard. And really what's rooted in that is a belief of it's not really possible for yourself, or you've got to do, your brain's searching for all the how and you don't know how, so you just assume it's going to be hard. Or maybe you've actually had some experiences in the past where you've tried to go for your goals, and because you didn't have some, really good goal alignment for a start, and then maybe you didn't have a really good strategy, so it did feel hard. And if that's your memory of that in the past, and then you're going to set goals moving forward, well, then that would be really difficult too. The other thing that roots into goals are hard is often this one around not trusting yourself that you'll actually get what you're asking for, what you're putting out to the universe, or what you are setting your intention for. Sometimes, there's been situations where maybe in the past you've set goals and you didn't achieve it, or you didn't fulfill it, or you kind of got there, but it wasn't exactly what you wanted. What I've found working with so many people is that quite often that is rooted in a very early belief and experience where maybe a parent figure or a teacher or a caregiver or someone who you really trusted and really believed in made promises to you and then didn't fulfill them. And so your brain is wired, if that sort of experience is something you've ever had, then that can mean that your brain is wired to not expecting the reward, the outcome, right? And so I want to invite you and encourage you to let go of that one, because it's totally possible of, it's not hard. It can be very easy. There's still work involved, but it can be very easy when you're in alignment. And I'm going to share some opportunities with you very soon to how to get into alignment really quick and easy and fast. So the second old belief or myth around goals is not feeling like you're confident that it's possible for you, even if you can see it, other people are achieving it, right? Again, this is often rooted in a belief system where you've maybe been taught or bought into a belief from somebody else projecting their beliefs that, oh no, you can't do that because you're XYZ. Maybe for whatever reason, we get put in a box instead of like, hey, yeah, well, what is it? How exciting is that? What is it? Why do you want to have that experience? And let's work out a way to make that happen. Most people don't really think like that in the general world. And so those programs get, projected on. And if we buy into them, then they're going to act as limiting brakes on our experience, and we won't have any acceleration. We'll just be holding it up, parking the car, not having any momentum, and we won't even get started. While I'm at it, because I think about cars and goals, I have a familiar, I'm going to give you 4 myths. Here's another bonus one already inserted between 2 and 3. And a lot of people believe that if I just think what I want, then I can just sit here and on my way into it, and I'm going to have it delivered to my door. Actually, this is kind of, yeah, no, this one is different. I was just checking that it wasn't going to be coming into the way of another one that I already had here. So, hey, I'm just totally doing it live here today. Well, not live, but I'm going with it. I'm not even going to bother editing it. So I'm just going to go with the roll. But one of the things that a lot of people do is they think they can just sit on a couch and on their way and have it like delivered to the door. It doesn't work that way. You must set your intention and then take inspired action. In the law of attraction, which is a wonderful law, but it's not exclusive. There's a lot of other laws included, and one of them is the law of action. In fact, action is in the word attraction. And so you must act to take action and while having the energy, the vibrational frequency and the match to attract that experience that you're desiring to manifest into your reality. So it is possible for you. You just got to align with the goal and have a plan that makes it possible for you to move forward. So the third myth that I want to bust today is that, most people feel that they feel like they have to focus on what they want and keep asking for what they want all the time, as if they like, universe, I'm just going to keep reminding you and nag you until it shows up. But one of the challenges with that, what's really being said vibrationally, because the universe does not respond to words, it responds to vibration. What you're actually saying is like, I don't believe you, so I'm just going to keep telling you because I want you to hear me. So here's the key. You want to be able to be very clear about what you want what you're desiring to manifest, bring into your physical reality, this 3D world. And then when you decide on that, you just want to simply accept it and let it go, but stay in the vibrational match, the frequency of it, and keep taking action, inspired action, as if it's already done. That's a very powerful way to move forward. One of my clients, she says, most of the things that I've manifested, I made the decision, then let it go, and then it's happened. And that came as a result going through the practical, my practical magic process and my goal planning method, which is my goal planner manifestation system, which is available inside of my Mastermind, which is a Love Light Leadership Academy, and it's normally exclusive to that, but I'm actually going to be releasing that very shortly, access to the goal manifestation, the goal planner manifestation system for a very exclusive period of time for a very nominal cost of, I think it's going to go for $37, which is nuts. It's crazy. It's the whole system. But I want to do it because I really want you to get the results. And I know that when you go to get those results, you're going to love what you're taking action on. You're going to bust through these key myths. You're going to believe that it's possible. You're going to believe in the process that's going to happen. And maybe we're going to be building a bit of a relationship that at some time in the near future, or distant down the future, whatever, or maybe not. But that you might take another step with me because you know that you can get real results with what I'm offering. So that is going to be opening for the waitlist at the moment. If you want to grab that, get on the waitlist. The link will be down below, somewhere around here on the page or on the YouTube link down below. Just go, and it's free to opt in. Get notified of the VIP for the launch of it. It will only be available for a very short period of time. So it costs you nothing to get in on the VIP list, and it's amazing. I'm going to show you how amazing it is with one of my clients, Bernie, who is going to share her experience of going through the goal planner manifestation system with me. And by the way, there's a secret little, well, not so secret because I'm going to tell you, there's an extra little mini training available immediately for a limited period of time that I'm going to teach you my practical magic process for goal manifestation once you opt in for free to get on the launch list for the VIP list for the goal planner manifestation system. So I'm going to hand it over to Bernie and listen to what she has to say and enjoy this process. And I came up with the practical magic process to be a bit of a forerunner to the goal planner, 90-day goal planner manifestation system pack, which is this one. Now, you've been, working with me for so long, essentially doing all this. I've just managed to get more and more refined in just giving it to you in such a wonderful, energetic process way. So the practical and the magical combined, so that you've got the left brain, right brain, and it really connects you with your head and your heart, and you're in a whole brain state. You have manifested some pretty phenomenal things in the last few years.
I have, yeah.
Would you like to just share a few of those?
Well, and the other thing I was going to say about the way you're constructing these things now too, it's bite-sized pieces. Whereas at the beginning, it was like, oh my God, this is just so much.
It was like fire hydrant. I'm like, going to download 40 years and all of the universe.
My head's going to explode. I'm not going to be able to do any of this. So it's great now that it's down to the bite-sized pieces, or you can take big chunks if you wish to as well. But and also to go back over things. So I've actually gone back to start my 90-day goal plan again right from the beginning before I do the Trello board thing. But yeah, and I've read over what I've done before, and it's like, oh, that's pretty good, isn't it? I'm quite chuffed about where I am now and what's happening.
So what are some of those things? Where were you before you started with me? And what are some of the amazing key results that you've had? So many, but for short of time, let's just share a few of the big ones that you have most definitely, as a direct result for going through this process in one form or another. And I started sounding like in one form or another. One, yeah. I don't know where that came from. One form or another. Especially through the Soul Goal Academy. And you're right, this is bite-sized pieces. In the past, I used to run challenges to introduce people to the work and the experience, which is really important, right? It's not just the practical process. I provide an incredible magical, and it is very magical to people who have never had an experience of it, because it's just not in the belief system initially, or it's not in their world of experience until I demonstrate bringing the invisible visible and showing you how energy manifests physically in the physical realm, and how I pluck at the strings of the energy behind the scenes that help you realize that energy in a visible aspect, so to speak. And so by shifting the processes to these bite-sized pieces, it just allows new people, and whether you new or repeating, but certainly new people, to be, okay, I can do this, and there's a win on the board. Next piece, I can do this, and there's another big win on the board. Results, when you are winning, when you get results, does it increase your energy and your confidence and your competence? Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm all for, I've got chills. I'm all for helping you all win, get success, but not ego success.
Yeah.
The world doesn't need that. We're in a movement, in a paradigm shift, creating a new reality. And I'm really focused on helping humanity awaken, heal, and create a new reality that is aligned with their soul's calling. And everybody has a beautiful role in this beautiful aspect, this play, this theatre on the planet, which is getting very interesting.
Yeah, it is.
So, Benny, would you bless us with the results that you've had, some of them, because I could list them, but I want to hear them from you. I'm sure others will.
Okay, well, the first one in particular, I think, is the belief that has grown, and that comes from what you just said, how you've shown how things can manifest it. So it's strengthening one's belief to the max, pretty much. That's a huge one, that one.
For possibility as well as probability for you.
Yeah, so whether it's whatever your goal is, it's the strengthening of that belief that, yes, you can have that goal. If you really want that goal, you can have that goal. So, and also it's not hard like you think it's going to be hard. I mean, you work for it, but it's not like, oh my God, this is so hard, I can't do this. If you actually have the faith and you decide what you're going to do, what you want, and then go with it, it'll happen for you. And that's what's happened for me on numerous occasions, whether it be money or my business, my clientele, like we talked about as well, how I've chopped my day back, but I've got busier than what I was before when I was doing more hours. What else? There's so many things.
Bali.
There are so many things. Bali. And that, your first trip of Bali, the first time that you went, I said then that I'm going on the next one, and I went on the next one. So, and these things, I think I said that to you the other day, I always thought that you really had to focus all the time on what you wanted, but most of the things that I've manifested, I've decided, made the decision, and then let it go, and it's happened. So, yeah.
You let go of the outcome, but you stayed in alignment with the belief and the behavior.
Yeah. You know that it's yours. Yeah. You've decided that's yours, so I'm having that. That's what I'm doing, and I've learned that. That's brilliant. It's worth gold. That is, yeah.
Thank you. Well, let's flesh out some of those results a little bit, because they are really exciting ones. First of all, I remember it was 2017.
17, yeah, 17.
That you set your intention that you and this was, I mean, as I record this right now, we're in middle of January of 2020. Where have those 2 weeks gone already? Right? Wow, yeah. So when you said you were very new to the whole processes that I was teaching, and you are a wonderful healer. You use massage as well as access bars to help with energy clearing and giving people flow back into their life and experiencing relief in their body, so they can have that energy manifesting again. And I know I've never personally had a massage with you, but I know you're a brilliant healer, right?
Thank you.
And you were like, I want to work less and I want to earn more money, and I've got a goal that I want to go to New Zealand, but I'm going to need to save $5,000 for that. That's my goal. And you set that intention, and I think you just shifted the goal point by a couple of weeks, but you hit the mark.
Yeah, on the day.
On the day. Boarding the plane, right?
Yeah, on the day. Yeah.
$5,000.
I think I sent you a message saying it's here or something like that. But yeah, it was on the day. It was the 18th of December. It was the date that I'd set that I would have that money in my bank, and it did. Yeah.
I love that you remember the date. And the other thing too is this is what is a really wonderful expression of the results that you've had, because you know, 5,000 is a significant amount, and to some people that is big, and where you were at back then, that was a big goal.
It was massive.
Some people might think, oh, well, you know, I've got a bigger goal. But I want you, wherever you're at, I want you to appreciate the value in those milestone steps, that when you get wins, it accelerates your belief, it amplifies your belief and your confidence. And then the next step becomes easier and easier and easier as you get momentum with it. Because what happened right after the back of that, you gave yourself energetic permission to, we set up a soul goal blueprint strategy session.
Yeah.
And you said, Katie, I want to really work less, more money. And I helped you repackage your week by looking at how do you want to live your lifestyle first. Most people, again, go for the material outcome, right? But let's go back. What's the energy? What are you going to do with your time, your energy, and money when you've got that time? Most people do not consider this. And so if you do not consider this and have something to fill in that gap, nature pulls a vacuum and you'll go back to the old default of the same pattern that you're trying to avoid. It's true whether you're wanting to lose weight. I prefer to return to your ideal weight, right? I don't want to lose anything. But if you want to quit something, stop doing something, you must have something much more powerful, empowering to put in place of that. Otherwise, you're going to go back to the old habit.
Yep.
And so when we work through your process with you and a deepening of that, that's a different process. But if anyone's listening to this and they want to have one with me, you can reach out to me and we can have a chat how we can set that up. But we worked out a plan, a strategy, a marketing plan, but that was only after we did a lifestyle plan.
Mm-hmm.
And looked at what you're doing with your time, energy, and money. And then within a few weeks, you went from working 5-day weeks to 4-day weeks, increasing your numbers of massages. Was it 2 or 3 a day to 4 or 5 a day?
It was 5 days a week. It was like 2 to 3, maybe every now and again a 6, which it was totally unbalanced. Yeah, totally unbalanced. To 4 days, or 4 full days was 4 to 5. Consistently.
Now that was and still is. And now, ladies and anyone else watching this, you got to think about this. This was the end of 2017 that we did that. Within a few weeks, you manifested the outcome of that goal. And then once you hit that target, it kept repeating. And you said it still is. So we're now more than 12, 13 months down the track. And that goal keeps manifesting because we aligned your beliefs, that then set in place new behaviors that supported the goals.
Yes. yes. And that's changed the clients are still the same, but the energy's really different. The energy's great. It's really good. Yeah. And I love that. I just love that feeling when it's like that. So
fantastic.
I think that's probably that's a huge thing, is the energy in yourself, you know. And like you said, it's the same as the triggers. If you're triggered, well, disaster can happen if you're triggered, but if you keep your energy at that sort of level, if possible, it's fine. You deal with whatever comes your way.
Exactly. Now, the other ladies and the other people on the call, have a look at Bernie's face. As she was speaking just then, who noticed the absolute pleasure, the lighting up, the radiance that shot out? I remember a time, Bernie, when you were like, I like massages, but to hell with this. Right? You weren't enjoying it because the energy wasn't there. You weren't in alignment. You were attracting people that were sucking your energy. Whereas now it's very clear you are attracting your ideal clients. You're also giving more balance to yourself.
Yeah.
And therefore, you're actually able to give more quality energy to those clients when you work with them, and do it so more consistently because you are balanced and aligned within yourself.
Yeah, that's right. And before it was just like it was a job. I was just doing a job.
Yeah. And now,
well, today's my first day back at work from the holidays, and I couldn't wait to get back. It was good. It's great. Yeah, love it.
Did you love that? Isn't Bernie amazing? And aren't the results that she got just extraordinary? They're awesome. And I know that you can have amazing results too. I've helped so many clients create amazing results in their health, their relationships, in their business or their career, and in all sorts of different areas. The way I approach it is I work with the energy of you, and I work with the energy of the thing that you want to manifest, or what you're already working with in life. Maybe it's your relationship, maybe it's a business, maybe it is your career, or maybe it is your health. So I work with the energy of you and that thing, the relationship in between, and we make sure that you're aligned and you're activated. So if you really love this and you would love to access be on a VIP launch list for my Goal Planner Manifestation System, which will be available for a very limited time when I release it. It's going to be only $37 to access the whole system, which is going to help you get extraordinary results, or help you get that momentum so you don't get stuck and you don't give up, because that really sucks. I don't want to see your dreams littering the sideline and ending up in a grave. My goal is to help you really get activated with your dreams so that your goals come into fruition for you, and you're really living your life authentically and in alignment with your terms, and really with a deep fulfillment that is heart activated. And also, when you get on that list, for a limited time only, I'm going to also give you access to my mini training, which will teach you my practical magic process to align and activate your goals. It's down below, wherever it is. Look forward to seeing you in the near future. If you love this video, make sure you hit subscribe, you hit like, you share. And if you'd like more of this content, leave your comments down below. Really looking forward to responding to you and connecting with you in the very near future. May your dreams be activated with love, light, and manifesting lots of magic.